Oh, something here smells good. What is that? Ah, I left my water. Gosh darn it. Oh, why did I do that? My neighbors are super loud. Hey, Leah. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Omo Yemiya Cola. Let me take this thing out my ear because it's getting on my nerves already. I said, well, let me come in and at least. Why did I do that? I said, let me come in and at least do a video. Y'all ain't seen me in what? I didn't come yesterday, huh? Okay, some of these plants got to go. I was working on some plants. Okay, we got a different setup, so we got to be careful because I'm not in my regular. Oh, and I can't fix it. I'm not in my regular thing, so we just gonna have to deal with it, okay? I probably could fix it, but I don't feel like it. I'm not in the best of moods today. Oh yes, let's talk about the headband. So the headband is brought to you by Walgreens. What is it? It's the campaign, I think, for heart health or something. Red for health, red for heart health. I think that's what this was. You make a donation and you could either get a headband, a red, a nose, or a squeegee ball. But this was and I thought that the headband. Okay, this is making my shirt look crooked. I thought that a headband was so cute. I have 1,000 headbands. So the headbands are going to be for the whole plant situation. Every time I do a plant review, we're gonna do the headband thing. And we're gonna see like which one are we gonna run out faster? Are we gonna run out of plants or are we gonna run out of headbands? Who knows? Okay, so the plant for today is the dumb cane. And this is my dumb cane. Uh, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's not giving enough light, but I just recently lost 2 leaves, even though I am gaining a leaf. This is a new leaf here that has not unfurled yet. I'm not sure if this plant is not getting enough light because it's kind of getting indirect light. And it seemed like when it was getting direct light, it was getting too much light. And so I moved it to get indirect light. And now it seems like it's not getting enough light. So I don't know. I cannot seem to make the dumb cane happy. I've tried everything, and this plant is really trying my patience. Because at the other apartment that I used to live in years ago when my kids were really young, I had the most beautiful dumb canes in the world. Like, beautiful, big. Like, I had a dumb cane that was hitting the ceiling. I mean, it was touching the ceiling and crooking over to the point where, I had to end up cutting it down because the ceiling was, bopping it. Dumb Canes was just growing crazy. And that was when I had this crazy cat. And I used to have to put forks in the pot to keep the cat from pissing in my flower pot. The dumb cane was still growing. Okay? So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's the temperature, if it's, but these are tropical plants, so it can't be the temperature because they come from, let's see, where does it say? Okay, so the real name is Dieffenbachia. It says that this is a Dieffenbachia hybrid, and they like medium light. I don't know why they have to tell you to allow the soil to dry between, and then give it thorough waterings because, well, maybe because most people don't know that. This one doesn't say where the plant originates from. A lot of them do say, like Brazil, the rainforest. I mean, I know that this is a tropical um, plant. I know they originate from the tropics somewhere. So you would assume that it would want to be somewhere where it is staying warm. So I have it upstairs. That's where I keep all of my plants that I know, need a little bit more uh, warmth because heat rises in your house. So it's best to keep your tropical type plants that, want a lot of heat. It's best to keep them upstairs in your house if you can. If not, you can always keep them on a pebble tray. But I'm, kind of leery about the whole pebble tray situation because, I'm scared that one of my plants will get root rot or something. That kind of stuff makes me nervous about the whole pebble tray situation. I do have a fern that I'm keeping on a pebble tray situation, and I might show you guys and talk about that tomorrow in the video. But I don't know. I I haven't mastered the whole pebble tray thing, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. But I try to keep all my plants that need a little bit more um, heat and that type of thing. I try to keep them upstairs. So the dumb cane or the Dieffenbachia is one of my upstairs plants. Now I haven't had like any browning of the tips or anything like that. The whole entire leaf just starts to turn yellow, and once they turn yellow, that leaf is dying. So I just pull it off and um, know that it will eventually sprout another leaf. The Dieffenbachia is a beautiful plant. It is extremely toxic. That's why it has the name dumb cane, because if you eat the leaves or whatever, your tongue can swell up to the point where you can't talk. And they say that's why they say dumb cane, because you can't speak if you ingest the leaves. They are extremely toxic for people and pets. So, they tell a lot of people if you have the type of pets that will chew on your plants, that this ain't the plant for you, or if you have a toddler that is, will chew on your plants, or tear up your plants, and maybe put something in their mouth. This ain't the plant for you. Where a baby was just grabbing the mama's snake plant, just them little fingers, just grabbing the plant and just shaking the life out the mama's snake plant. And the baby was young, like maybe about 2 years old or whatever. But oh, child, I was frustrated for that mama. I'd have been like, if you don't get your hand off, if you don't get away from my plant, child. And the mama was trying to be nice because, they was on camera. You can't say nothing to your kids now. Not on camera. Because somebody posted a video of this family. I guess they're mukbangers. And they had their little daughter in the video. And I guess the little girl shoved a whole meatball in her mouth. You eating, she shoved the whole meatball in her mouth. And she's sitting there, trying to. And instead of the mother being like, you know, making a joke and like, girl, why you do that or whatever. The mama called her a fat pig or a pig or something on camera. So now they are taking the brunt of that. They didn't have to turn the comments off on their channel. You can't be out here calling your kids no pig. You can't be out here dogging your kids on live or while you doing mukbangs and all that kind of stuff, because the internet is treacherous. Treacherous. Do you hear me? They will fight you. Oh, you've had browning of the tips on your Dieffenbachia? On this particular plant? I've never seen this plant have browning of the tips. I've never seen. None of my tips are brown. I mean, I do water it a lot because it's upstairs and it stays warm up here. So I do give mine a lot of water. As soon as I notice that the soil is dry. And this one actually needs a new pot. Bad. Like, I'm really afraid to take that thing off and look at that might be why my leaves are why my leaves are tripping, because, well, let's see. Oh yes, can y'all see that? Look, the roots are, it's root bound. It is really, really root bound. But I had said I was gonna go get some pots this weekend. There you go. That is the root system. So that's probably why I lost. But I knew that I needed to repot it. I knew that this pot was getting small, but I didn't know it was that bad. So there you go. That's what the root system looks like. So that's probably why I have been losing leaves. But I had already planned on repotting it this weekend. I knew that that was a project that I needed to do. Wow, we got some serious roots up under there. And I know once I put it in a bigger pot, it's just not going to do anything but expand. We're going to have some buffering. I don't know what that is, sweetheart. I can't fix it. It is not my internet. I have no idea what that is. And I have changed devices and everything because I have two phones. I have tried it on both phones. It does it. Um, I don't know. I can't fix it because this is the only thing that it does it on is YouTube. It does not do it on anything else. We're not having problems with. I just noticed I don't have on earrings. I got out the bed to do this live, y'all. Um, I'm not having problems on my cable, or my husband's not having problems with his video games or anything. The only thing we having problems with is YouTube. No idea. No idea how to fix it. They did a check on our um, internet, and the speed is perfect. So I don't know what it is. And at this point, I ain't trying to figure it out. YouTube is a hater. That is exactly what it is. How long have I had it? Um, I don't know. Over a year, maybe 2 years. Because when I got it, it was kind of small. So maybe 2 years. I've had to have it at least 2 years because I've propped it up and everything. It's got a stake on here, so you can see. I must have started when it was just a little bigger than this, and then I put this one on, and it wouldn't. I couldn't get it to go around the thing. My husband was supposed to help me, but I just didn't bug him about getting it on there the right way. But um, yeah, I do need to. It's probably about a good 2 years old. I'm imagining. I mean, it was small when I got it, so it is growing, and it's. I don't really want to say it's a slow grower. Probably if I put it in the right size pot, if I put it in a bigger pot, the thing will take off. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna put it in a big pot and see what happens. You know what? I do have a smaller one. I forgot to bring her up here. Babe, you want to do me a favor? Okay. Not at all. Not at all. Y'all see how mean my husband is? He at home tonight. He is so mean. I have one more, and I forgot to bring it up here to show it to you guys. I want to show you the contrast of how small this other one is that I have. Babe, can you do me a favor, please? Okay, so can you bring me that plant downstairs that has the little pink fairy inside the pot? The one is on a little stand where my crystals are. Not the snake plant, the one next to it. I think it's a little pink fairy in there. She laying down. She looked like she dead. Not the spiky yellow snake plant. I need to put names on these plants so when I ask my husband to do something, he'll be able to go to the one that I'm talking about. Cause he don't know. He don't know what I'm talking about. I know I feel bad. I feel bad for even telling him to do it because he has no idea what I'm talking about. Ask Gizmo. He knows. Gizmo probably down there going, not that one, that one. That's the snake plant. If he come up here with the wrong plant, I'm gonna be so mad. Babe, I have on shorts. I can't get up.
I got on shorts too.
Okay, well, just don't come in the frame. Thank you. You did right. See, didn't I tell you good? I said the one with the fairy that looked like she dead.
Oh!
You so childish. You were so childish. Okay, so this is the little one. Now, I'm pretty sure they're like cousins or something. And you see how small the stalk is? But it's the same exact um, plant. It's just tiny. And I don't know what happened. It was a little bit bigger than this, I think. And something happened. It like this went left real fast. Like I almost literally lost this plant. I was down to maybe um one leaf, and then I moved it away from, because I think it was getting too much sun. I moved it away from the sun, way away, and started watering it more. And then I gave it this little fairy. I put this little random fairy in there to watch over, and I told her, you need to pray for this plant. And she brought it back to life. And now it's growing. So I'm so happy for her. Like I leave her in there every now and then. I give her a bath. I don't understand how she gets so dirty. I don't know what she be doing at night, but whatever she be doing, she keeping this plant alive. So every now and then I, give her a bath and put her back in there. So she lives here. This her plant. I don't bother her. I water this plant and leave it alone because I almost killed it. So that's the baby. That's her. I guess they're cousins. I mean, they're in the same family. This is just a smaller version of that. And when I first got this, it had yellow um in the leaves, just like the bigger version, but it when it died back, I don't know. It took like you can barely see a little variegation left in here, but when it died back, it took the variegation. Like the leaves are just coming in green. It's no more yellow. I don't know what happened. I mean, I looked online and it was like, oh, if your plant loses its complete variegation, it's not getting enough sun. But when I was giving it enough sun, it killed it. So at this point, I don't know what to do, and I'm gonna leave it alone and just leave that up to God, because I'm not gonna kill. I'm not gonna kill that plant trying to make it turn yellow. Just like I've noticed that my pothos has lost its variegation. It's lost all of its yellow, because this was a golden pothos, and now it seems like it's trying to turn into like just a regular pothos. It lost all its variegation just from being in the water, I guess. Because it's getting sun. This is getting sun, but it's lost all its variegation. Now, the rest of them are still holding on to their color. The satin pothos is still holding on to its regular color, but the golden pothos lost. She lost all her golden. She not living her life like it's golden no more. And I want her to be golden. So I don't know what to do. And I got this little sack. This look like it's dead. I don't know what's going. Oh, it is. It look like it's rotted. So I don't know. I might give up on um, this little plant. I think this was a failure. Even though, look at all of that root system though. Can you see all of those roots? All of those roots came from these two little bitty, well, it's more than two vines. So I might just start this over or take these out and put them into another plant and just start another plant in here. What I might do is try to strip this off, this plastic, because this may be this, the um, label, maybe keeping the sun out of the root system, and that might be why it's not really growing like some of my other ones. That's probably my fault. But propagating plants is trial and error. You learn by trying. And it's not like you're losing a complete plant. You're taking a piece, you're taking a cutting off and off of an existing plant and putting that in water and just seeing if it grow. If it grow, you got a whole new plant. If it don't, you just took a little bit off of the mother plant. You ain't killed her. You know, that little area where you clipped a piece off at will scab over and she will just keep on growing. So pothos are like the easiest plants to propagate. So that's just one that didn't work out well. And the only thing I'm gonna do is just pull it out. I'm gonna get the label off of the bottle, rinse the bottle off real good, and start all over again with another cutting. She said put some eggshells in it. In what? Put some eggshells in what? In the plant? People do be saying that they use crushed up eggshells. In the where do you put it at? In the soil? I have seen people say that. Somebody told me yesterday to put some Epsom salt in the plant. Asked me did I use fertilizer and plant food, and I was like no. She was like, well, you can put Epsom salt in your when you water your plants, and I'm like, girl, if I water my plant with Epsom salt and kill my plants, I will hunt you down. Nah, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. I'm not doing that because I'm scared of that. Plus, my Epsom salt has lavender in it. I'm scared of that. I mean, it's good for me, but I don't want to. I'm trying to get this thing off my leg. Child, this been my best friend. This heating pad thing. Well, it's not a heating pad. Well, it's a heating pad and an ice pack. You put it in here. You put the heating pad in the thing, and then you can wrap it around wherever. You ain't got to worry about holding it on there because it's got a little strap. You can wrap it around. But this thing is oh, this one is just a cold compress, but I have the one that you can use for heat and cold. So I've been icing um, my knee. So that's been my best friend for a couple of days. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing this salted thing. Where you going, Phoenix? Oh, no, I'm cool. I'm not trying to. I don't want to do it if it's gonna stink. Plus, I heard that when you do the eggshell thing, then the gnats come back. Because they like the way that smells, and I don't want to deal with their butts no more. I don't know. I mean, I think my plants are doing okay without fertilizer or um plant food or anything. Like I don't give any of them any plant food. Like I don't give them anything but water, and I don't think they doing too bad. Like this thing has been in here for a minute. I love vines. A lot of people don't like vining plants, but I do. I love to have stuff like this on the shelves and it's just like vining down. That's the cutest thing in the world to me. And it's just water. It's just a pickle jar full of water. And I think a few of those cuttings were some that somebody had passed by and accidentally brushed it too hard and it may have broke and fell on the floor. And I just add them to that jar. Or if a cutting gets too long, because I have a lot of plants on a shelf that is maybe about 3 feet high, maybe. And if my if the pothos gets too long, I'll just cut it off and just stick it, cut that part off that's getting too close to the floor because I don't want them to touch the floor because then they'll start to curl back up in some weird way. But I just don't want them dragging the floor like that. It's not healthy. I just cut them off and just stick them in, cut it off at the node and stick it in some water. Do you talk to them? Yes. I talk to them, like, hey girl, what you doing today? Or it's hot, huh, girl? Let me give you some extra water. Let me mist you, or whatever. Because I do have a mister. Did I bring my mister? No. I do have a little mister that I will mist them with if it's like too hot. But yeah, I talk to them. Like, what you doing, girl? Gosh, you all fainting and can on? Rochester. Where is that? In New York? Is that in New York? I was watching this lady's, cause I didn't. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'm kind of smart. I watch. I do watch a lot of plant related videos. So I was watching this one lady's video, and she had the humidifier going for her prayer plant. She had, a little small humidifier next to her prayer plant, and her prayer plant was like on a little pebble system. And she said, her prayer plant was the plant the only plant in her house that she gives filtered water. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do all that. I'm not gonna be out here giving no plants no filtered water. But I guess that's why I died. I mean, my plant. Oh God, and it was a horrible death too. My prayer plant, my prayer plant, my prayer plant died a horrible death. It was, crispy, brown leaves, crispy. Like it seemed like every day a leaf was dropping off. It was brown and crispy and crunchy. It was, it had the death rattle because it was all crunchy and oh, it was so horrible. Like it was so bad that I just wanted to put that plant out of its misery and just throw it away. But you know what? I held on to that plant to its very last crispy leaf. And then I let it go. And then I said, you know what? I will not be doing any more prayer plants. And then I ended up with a calathea, which I guess are in the same family as prayer plants. I'm not really sure, but we're going to pretend like they are. And honey, me and that calathea went through just about the same thing. But that was when I learned that calatheas do require a lot of moisture. And had I did the pebble tray thing, the calathea might have survived. But honey, that calathea did the same thing. But you know what? At that point, I had got so mad. I took Miss Calathea and put her butt out on my front porch. And Miss Calathea went on to the angels. Cause I'm like, look, I don't have time for this. Every day, every day I look at you, you got a brown leaf, and everybody else in the house is beautiful. And here come Miss Sad Brown Leaf Calathea. I put Calathea outside on the front porch, and she took a hard death. That sun hit her behind. It got her good and together. Miss Calathea died within a couple of days. Oh, it was bad too. It was ugly. I know all the plants outside was like, "Ooh, girl, she brought you out here. You gonna die." Cause I thought that was gonna happen to my what's that plant? What is that thing called? Rex begonia. Because the begonia, honey, he was acting a fool in the house, and I took him outside to kill him. But he was like, the devil is a lie. Soon as I took that begonia outside, he started to flourish. So he living outside now, and the snails. The snails now giving Mr. Rex a run for his money. I was thinking about bringing his butt back in the house just so his leaves can heal up from where the snails been eating him at. But I'm kind of scared. If I bring him back in the house, I think he gonna like die back again. But maybe that's just the lifestyle, the life cycle of the begonia. I bring him back in the house, he'll die back a little bit. Those, cause the snails then tow him up. Okay, begonias must taste good to snails. So maybe if I bring him in the house and let him rest for a while, and then put his butt back outside, he'll be okay. Cause he was out there. That Rex Begonia was like, I'm living my best life. He was out there growing until all the snails in the neighborhood realized how beautiful he was, and they ran up on him and started eating up his leaves. Okay. Oh, I just repotted my peace lily recently, and she don't look too happy. I mean, she looks happy, but just not. I don't know. And I haven't showed her in a video, huh? I haven't showed my peace lily in a video. Maybe I'll show her. My all of my Christian plants, because the peace lily, the Moses in the basket, the what is it? Crown of thorns. I think that's all of the ones that I have. That the wandering Jew. They all have spiritual Christian undertones. That'll be a cute video. And then to top it all off with the pothos, which is called the devil's ivy. Now that'll be a video. The Christian plants versus the heathenistic plants. Because people do call the pothos the devil's ivy, because it is one of those plants that when it's grown outside, it will just literally take over. So I can, and I do have, my whole backyard is consumed with ivy. So I could go and get some real ivy. That'll be a really cute video. Christian versus demonic plants. I might do that this week. But that would be one of those plans that, I mean, one of those videos that, like, I would want my husband to, like, edit in some little trick stuff, you know, some, I don't know. I'm going to ask him to do it for me. I should do it tonight since he at home. I don't know. We'll see. He probably down there playing video games. Let me leave him alone. Because it's not often that he gets a day off. And when he does, I really want him to, I want him to rest, and I ain't really bother him. Him and Gizmo just got up not too long ago. You have demonic weeds. Girl, you better get rid of them demonic weeds. How you get demonic weeds, girl? What kind of weeds is it? But everybody got demonic weeds though. But wait a minute, let me tell y'all my what's them things? Dandelions? Uh we had these dandelions growing in our yard. And they had grew super tall. Like I ain't never seen no dandelions get this tall before. I didn't even know that they could get this tall. Or maybe these weren't dandelions. Maybe these were something else. So they were growing like in our walkway. And the I don't know if we even have a gardener anymore. This complex used to have a gardener that came by so often, every so often. But he haven't been here in a while. So I'm like, well, maybe we ain't got one. Because these dandelion things sure is getting big. So every day I would be telling my husband, oh, I wonder if these things going to get taller than me. And so it had at least got 4 feet. Like it was gaining on me. And every day, like it was really fun for me to go out there and see had the thing finally got taller than me. And we came home from the store one day and the maintenance man had to cut the thing down. My whole feelings was hurt. I was like, he didn't cut down my dandelion. Womp womp. I was all sad. Like I was really sad for the little dandelion. He just like chopped him down. Oh no. What really made me sad was my husband came home. Was it last night? And told me that he had ran over a raccoon on the freeway in a bus. He said he saw one of them running like they was running across the freeway, and then he saw one of them. They got out the way, and then some other ones came, and he said he just heard this boom, boom. And I was like, "Are you sure you hit him?" And he was like, "Yeah, babe, I'm pretty sure I hit him." And I was like, "Well, did you go back and see?" He was like, no, I was taking the bus back to the yard." So he was like, he didn't go back to see. But then he said one of his other coworkers saw it. And then he said when he was going home, he saw it on the side of the road and it was dead. I felt so bad. I was like, "Can we go in there and put some flowers?" He was like, "No." I hate hitting, and oh, that just makes me sad when I see animals on the side of the road that's been hit and stuff. Because they probably be going somewhere. They probably, then told their little husband or wife that they going out to get some food. And then they just never come back home. And then what if the wife go out there and then she see Herbert then being hit by a car and stuff? Like, what is she going to do? It's not like she can drag him back home and tell everybody in their family that he dead and call everybody and they come to the funeral. It's just, then he becomes roadkill. And, oh, when I think about that, it makes me so sad. What's Augustine grass? I don't know nothing about outdoor plants other than succulents and cactus. I don't know nothing about grass or nothing. Yeah, you know where they be going. Like, they probably just be going out to try to get something to eat to feed the family. Like, what if it was a mother raccoon and her babies are sitting at home waiting for her to come back, and she don't never come back because she got hit by a bus? I think about all that. Like, my feelings was really hurt. I hate to hear, when animals get hit and run over and stuff. I'm sensitive. I was really thinking about that raccoon last night. I really was. My husband went on by his business. He ain't thinking about that raccoon. Like, that raccoon shouldn't have had his butt out there in the street. And I was like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Okay, y'all. I'm finna go. I don't have nothing else to talk about. There's nothing going on interesting on YouTube right now. I don't think. Is it? If it is, y'all need to tell me so I don't miss it. I don't think it is. I don't think there's nothing interesting going on. I'm gonna get back up in my bed and um I need to pass some of that to Subway Crazy. Oh my gosh, honey! I couldn't even believe she did that. I really couldn't. I. What's crazy is the fact that she is somebody's grandmother. And what's super crazy is that some people were really egging her on and telling her that she should have did that. Like, she should have been out in public acting a complete idiot like that. There there is nothing in this world she could have said to justify that type of behavior. Especially since you got your sandwich. You could have just left the restaurant. You did not have to stay there and just continuously harass that young man. So you can't justify that. Because if you're somewhere and you're not receiving the service that you want to receive, leave. That's how you end that whole situation. You walk out. Because ain't no way in the world I'm going to film myself acting a fool and then upload it to my YouTube channel. I'm not going to do that. But she a YouTuber. She is a YouTube content creator. She told him to file charges. Lord, I don't know, child. That woman crazy. She is crazy as a Betsy Bug. And she ain't gonna worry me. But I know who she better not try, and that's me. She better keep that to Subway. Don't come over here, because I told the truth. I'm like, I'm trying to get into this new show. I'm about to go find me some on Netflix to watch and chill out because I can't sit for too long. If I do, this knee starts to call my name. It does much better when it's elevated. So I'm going to. They're not gonna see when they see what she did. The way she treated their employee, they're not going to send her anything. They're not going to send her nothing. Because let me tell you guys what happened. So I had got mad at Gatorade because Gatorade for some reason is putting their tops on their containers way too tight. And I'm not the only one that is having problems getting it off. If you Google why can't I get the top off of my Gatorade, just it's a whole thread about people not being able to open their Gatorade bottles. So I sent Gatorade a tweet and was like, "What is going on with y'all containers? I can't get this thing open." And so they said, "Hey, we're really sorry this is happening to you. Can you send us a private message?" So I sent them a private message. I sent them a picture of the bottle and everything because we appreciate, we appreciate you letting us know what was going on. Can you send us the whatever the code is, the number off the bottle or whatever, and the store that you purchased it from, and we'll send you a coupon for another one. But they did say that sometimes when because they go through the line, that sometimes I guess it is something going on in the manufacturing, and sometimes they put them on there too tight. The plastic is put on the bottle top, and you can't screw it off. You have a hard time breaking the seal on the top or whatever. So they said that, yeah, they will send me another one because they are having problems. Now, I didn't go on Twitter cussing Gatorade out and, slamming the Gatorade bottle down on the floor and cussing and can out because I couldn't get the thing open. I just, told them, hey, what is going on? Because I likes my green Gatorade and I want to be able to get it open. And there's got to be something going on in the plant that is messing up these bottles. And I do appreciate the fact that you guys want to make sure that it's safe, because ain't nobody gonna tamper with this because you can't get the shit open. But I want to get it open when I'm thirsty. I want to be able to drink my Gatorade. So can y'all do something with these bottles? But I ain't cuss the people out or whatever. I wasn't up in 7-Eleven going buck wild at the people because I couldn't get the Gatorade bottle open. It ain't their fault. And she up in there cussing out the man because he wouldn't smash her sandwich. Girl, if you don't take that sandwich home and smash it with your teeth and shut up. She was hoping to get on World. She should have with her crazy self. I'm pretty sure she ain't make it to World Star, but I'm pretty sure she made it to Lipstick Alley. I stopped watching Lipstick Alley because them people on there are vicious. You think not World Star, but what's that other gossip thing that I look at? You think them comments be vicious? Lipstick Alley is full of a whole bunch of hateful people. So I don't go on there no more. Cause I ain't want to end up on Lipstick Alley. So I leave these crazy websites alone. Cause I ain't trying to end up on there and people be talking about me like a dog. Cause some of you, oh gosh, some of these folks be talking. Oh gosh, they just don't act like people are real. Yeah, she was like, "Do you know who I am? I'm sexy clean." Let me take my glasses off. I don't. What is this? What is this? Is she pointing at herself? Is she pointing? What? What does that mean? I need somebody to tell me what that means because she does it in her videos a lot, and she smiled when she do it. Like, what is that? Is that some secret? What does that mean? Because she does that in her videos a lot. What does that mean? Girl, don't go to Lipstick Alley. Don't do it because it's a whole bunch of toxic people, just mean people. They just, they just get on there to, they have threads about YouTubers, all kind of YouTubers across the board. And it's just threads about, they're just talking about all different YouTubers. So don't, it's a, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It's a blog site. But it's where people go to just talk mean about other people. It's really bad. It's really toxic. Really, really bad. Babe, what you cooking? So yeah, it's not, it's not for us type of people. It's really not. It's for people that don't care about other people's feelings and are like into drama and stuff. Like that's not my thing. That's not my get down. I don't like to read about people, you know, people hurting other people's feelings and all. I don't get down like that. Like I might make a joke about you, but I'm not gonna sit up and call you ugly and stank and fat and stupid and idiot. I don't do all that. Like I might laugh at you when you do something dumb or make a joke about it, but I don't, really get serious about putting people down and hurting people's feelings. Now, if you do something dumb, I'm probably gonna talk about it and laugh. But I'm not gonna call you ignorant and stupid and fat and all that kind of stuff because I don't get down like that. And I don't think all that kind of stuff is necessary. Yeah, YouTube is enough. No, it's not Reddit. It's Lipstick Alley. That's the name of the blog site. It's not Reddit. The name of it is Lipstick Alley. It's it's bad. But they talk about everybody, not everybody, but they talk about the people on YouTube that, like if it's drama or whatever going on YouTube, they talk about it over there on Lipstick Alley and they go in on the person. Like they go in on everybody. So I stay from over there. I mean, I don't think I would make it to Lipstick Alley because I don't really do anything to anybody to make it to Lipstick Alley. But people that stay in a lot of drama, like they every time it's something, like drama going on YouTube, that kind of stuff will make it to Lipstick Alley. Like I don't be in no drama, so I don't think I would ever. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he be catching it in other people. So yeah, I don't. I haven't been over there since probably the like beginning of the year, and it was just so many threads that I couldn't really get into it, so I just left it alone. I don't even really go over there no more. Plus, I don't like the way the website looked on my phone, and my computer is down right now. That's when I'm about to start working on either I'm gonna get my computer fixed because we have a desktop of course, but I like my laptop, so I was kind of thinking about either getting my laptop fixed or getting me another laptop because I do want to start doing some different things. So that's my goal for the year is to, and I probably won't get that computer fixed. I'll probably just get me another computer. Yeah, I haven't been on there since earlier this year. Cause that's not my thing anyway. Like I don't get down looking at, how people talk about other people. I don't that ain't my thing. I don't really care. I mean, I see that enough on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't have to go to Lipstick Alley to see people talking about people. You can actually see people talking about people on YouTube. You don't have to go to Lipstick Alley to read it. You can actually hear it and see it on YouTube. So I just watch um I just watch the YouTube videos. So I'm gonna go, you guys. Um I said I was gonna start showing some of my outside plants before it starts to rain and stuff, and I ain't gonna want to be bringing them in the house when it's raining. So tomorrow, if I don't do the Christian versus devil plants, maybe I will show you guys some of my succulents because I kind of don't want to do the video outside because I would hate to be outside filming and one of my neighbors pass by, whatever, they nosy butt. So if I do it, I kind of want to bring the plant in the house and do it like I'm doing it here to show it to you guys. So I might do that tomorrow. Show some of my succulents because I do have some really beautiful um, succulents. I mean, like they have surprised me. And succulents are those type of plants that you don't have to do nothing. Like I'm not doing nothing. You don't even water them during the winter months. You just completely ignore them. And they still turn out beautiful. So that is none of my doing. That's on God. He did that. That's his work. Now I can take, credit for the ones that's in the house because I'm constantly watering them and turning them the right way so they can get the sun and opening the blinds and I'm putting in work for the ones in the house. But the ones outside, that's on God. That's the creator. I just brought them here and God just coming by touching them and making them beautiful. So I can't take no credit for them whatsoever. The only thing I did is put them in larger pots when they start to grow. I put them in larger pots or whatever. But all of that that ain't. I do want to share some of those with you guys before the weather starts to change. You have two? I don't know how many I have. YouTube ain't gonna do nothing, child. You be thinking you would think that YouTube would stop a lot of this mess that's going on. People cussing each other out and threatening people and doing all this kind of stuff. You would think that YouTube would have been put a shut down to a lot of this stuff, but they don't. Not at all. People do what they want to do. Threaten people, cuss them out, do all kind of stuff. YouTube don't care. I mean, you got to really do something serious for YouTube to, um, for them to, like demonetize your channel or whatever. They don't care. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. It's been real. So I just wanted to, I give y'all one more look at my, um, Diffenbachia, my dumb cane Diffenbachia. she is a pretty plant. I like her, and I would tell anybody that this is one of those plants that you should try. If you have, enough room for it and you're going to give it a big enough pot, if you have the space, try the Dieffenbachia. Give it a chance. If you don't have kids, small kids, and you don't have a crazy cat, um, a Dieffenbachia is a nice plant to try. So get you a Dieffenbachia, okay? If you want to. If you don't. Oh, he making rice. Why is he making rice at 9 o'clock at night? Okay, who knows and who cares? I don't care. Let that man cook rice if he want to. Okay, I'm finna go. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow with some kind of plant. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And another headband. I really like this one. Another headband and some more plants. Love you. Bye.